Has your Portuguese passport been denied because you can't find a pre-1961 document? So somewhere in an old dusty book, buried in the Goa's archive, is a record with your ancestor's name. That one page could unlock your Portuguese passport, but only if you knew where and how to look for it. Hey, I'm Jason, director at AIC Global, and today let me show you how you can find your ancestor's birth and marriage Teor. Almost all my Instagram messages are filled with this one question. Jason, how do I gather the documents and where should I go? Where should I start from? The root problem. Here's where everyone gets it wrong. So you're told to find your ancestor's birth and marriage record. So you grab a church certificate, a panchayat letter, or an Indian-style birth printout. The bad news? Portugal won't accept any of these. They want one thing and one thing only, the Civil Teor. That's the official extract from the Portuguese record books before Goa became India. If your document is not a Teor, your application is in trouble. Step 1. Start with what you know, not what you think. And here's where most people fail. They jump straight to the archives. Start instead with this checklist. Your ancestor's full name, that's the Portuguese spelling, if possible. The approximate birth and marriage year. The parish or the name of your village, the parents or the spouse's name. Don't guess, don't assume. Even a one single letter in the name can lose you your entire trail. Step 2. If you're Catholic, you're in luck. If your family was Catholic, under the Portuguese rule, start with the church. Why? Because the church kept meticulous baptism and marriage records. Parish priests or church secretaries often helped willingly. These can guide you straight to the civil registry. You will then just need to write a letter to the priest mentioning the person's name, year, the village, and the purpose for you acquiring the document. No fancy format needed. Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to share some exciting news. We've launched a brand new website, and that's not all. So we are proud to introduce the Portuguese Passport CSA, an AI-powered chatbot designed specifically to guide you through every process of your Portuguese passport process. Whether you're confused about your eligibility, stuck on your documentation, or just need a quick answer, our chat box is here 24/7 to help simplify your process. It's fast, friendly, and built to give you accurate information, real-time support without the stress of waiting for replies from your agents. So if you're starting your Portuguese passport journey, head on to our website and let CSA do the heavy lifting. Your path to Portuguese passport just got a whole lot easier and agent-free. Step 3. Understand where the records actually are. Now, this one is the most important thing. You need to know where exactly to find your document rather than roaming everywhere, because this will save you time and money. Here's the breakdown. Before 1914, you need to go to the archives in Panjim, where the handwriting is in Portuguese and there is no index. And yes, you will have to flip through those tedious, delicate books manually. But from 1914 to 1961, you can go to the sub-registrar's office, and here's the best part. After 1914, all documents were made easy to find because all the documents are scanned and are available online. So here's a pro tip. If your scanned document looks faint or cut off, don't submit it. Ask the sub-registrar to resubmit for a fresh scan request. Step 4. What Portugal wants. The Teor format. The Teor is the absolute important document. Nothing else matters. For birth, it's the Nascimento. For marriage, it's the Casamento. These are the only documents in the civil format that are accepted by Lisbon. And what's rejected? Indian government certificates, especially in the first process, panchayat documents, and only church records like your baptism certificate. Any verbal claims or affidavits without a Teor. Portugal only wants what is registered under its law. Everything else is noise. Step 5. Common mistakes that cost you years. Here are some critical errors we see daily. Going to the archives blind, with no year or proper name or parish data. So searching with English filters, like inputting the first name as Alvin and second name as D'Souza, instead of putting D'Souza and entering the year, which is 1923. Submitting baptism certificates instead of Teor. Believing post-1961 records are valid, they in fact are not. One small mistake here can cost you 6 to 8 months of delay, sometimes even more, or worse, an outright rejection. So here's a pro tip. What if the records are missing? If you've got a church certificate from before 1914 but no civil records, Portugal might accept it if it is backed by proof like the register's parents' birth Teor or the parents' marriage Teor. Now, this is rare but possible. Don't give up without exploring it. And here's a special note for Catholics versus non-Catholics applicants. For Catholic families, your journey is smoother. The church plus civil combo usually leads to success. For non-Catholics, be prepared. No church records, fewer civil entries, tougher times verifying links. But it's not impossible. You just need to be patient and have a systematic search plan. So here's a final checklist of what you need. Your ancestors' church records, if available, certified civil, that's birth or marriage, your official Portuguese translation, apostle or council legalization, and finally, family tree or relationship proof. Here's a bonus tip. Scan everything you send to a Portuguese lawyer before you submit. One wrong phrase in the translation, that's 2 months wasted. What are the consequences if you do nothing? If you delay this step or trace the wrong document, number 1, your Portuguese passport application gets blocked. Number 2, you waste money on rework. Number 3, your civil documents won't align. Number 4, your entire family tree gets flagged as suspicious. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they were never told what is the right process. If you're stuck trying to find your own records, don't go in circles. Click the link below and book a free consultation with my team. We'll tell you exactly what to do and where to find your ancestors' documents. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.